Hi guys, Paul the DIY Guy here, and today I'm going to bring you part 1 of a 2-part set of videos. Now this first video is going to be a D&D iron-on patch. I've put the D&D ampersand logo into a pattern and I am super happy with the way it turned out, but that in itself is only part of the project I've been working on. So I'm going to put a shot of the materials at the end of this video. So if you'd like to take a guess at what it's going to be, put your comment down below the doobly-doo. But for now, I'm going to make a cross-stitch D&D patch. Check it out. You're going to need the following: the pattern, link in the doobly-doo, 18 count, white 8 o'clock, an embroidery hoop, small scissors, a needle, white, black, and red floss. Now if you want to turn this cross stitch into a patch, you're also going to need an ironing board, an iron, some iron-on transfer. I use Heat and Bond Ultra Hold as these need a lot of sticking power, and some parchment paper. Now this isn't a particularly complex pattern, but I'll put a link to a video where I run through the basics on cross stitching down in the doobly-doo to get you started. Now once your pattern is complete, you need to cut away all the excess fabric. I started by cutting off most of the fabric, but not trying to get too close right away. Once you've got a smaller area to work with, then start cutting as much excess fabric as you can get away with. Be careful not to cut your floss though. Now to turn this into an iron-on, cut out a roughly similar sized piece of transfer paper, and then follow the directions provided. For mine, I needed to put down some parchment paper so I don't get transfer glue on my ironing board. Then I put the good side of the cross stitch face down, followed by the transfer paper, sticky side down. Then I iron on the back of the paper for a couple of seconds. Now it doesn't take too long, so be quick. And finally, cut all around the pattern to trim off any excess paper. And that is all there is to it. Enjoy your brand new D&D patch. Now I promised I was going to put a shot of the materials I'm going to use for the next part of this project, so here they are. Let me know what you think it is down below the doobly-doo. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Until I see you next, stay crafty, my friends.